This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word, truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word, truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out from this recent news article from RT.com as of June the 29th, 2023, and it reads, it says, Ukrainian generals killed in Russia strike, the MOD reports. It says Moscow has early reported hitting a temporary Brigade base in the Donbas city of Kramatorski, if I pronounced that name right. It says that 2 Ukrainian generals were killed in a Russia high-precision strike on the Donbas city of Kramatorski on Tuesday. The defense ministry in Moscow said on Thursday, citing an updated data. It says the ministry have early claimed that the strike targeted the temporary base of the Ukrainian Armed Forces 56 motorized infantry brigade. Since then, the ministry has added that the base was hosting a staff meeting involving dozens of Ukrainian officials and foreign advisors. The attack resulted in the deaths of 2 generals and up to 50 of the soldiers of Ukraine armed forces, as well to 20 foreign mercenaries and military advisors, according to the Russian Defense Ministry daily briefing. It says the news came as Russian forces continue to repel Ukrainian attacks on their defense position in Zaporizhzhia region, as well as in Donbas. Ukraine has hosted almost 800 servicemen in the assaults on various fronts over the past 24 hours. The Russian ministry claimed. It added that Russian forces have destroyed dozens of pieces of Ukrainian heavy equipment, including reserve armed vehicles and a tank. Earlier this week, Kyiv accused Moscow of striking a restaurant full of civilians in Kramatorsk, killing 11 people, injuring at least 2 children, and injuring more than 60 others. Ukrainian security forces, the SBU, says it has arrested a local resident suspecting of leaking intelligence to Russia before the alleged strike. The agency also claimed that the goal of the strike has been to kill civilians. Russia has denied the accusations, insisting that it only hits military targets. Developments came as several Western media outlets reported that Ukraine has suffered very losses in this much-touted counteroffensive, which some allies are said to have assessed as unsuccessful thus far. On Thursday, Forbes described Ukrainian losses as disastrous, as it claimed Kyiv has lost over 25 tanks and infantry fighting vehicles and just one to cross a minefield. The Financial Times reported on the same day that Kyiv Western backers have warned that further funding and support will depend on the result of the ongoing offense. General Christopher Kololev, if I pronounce his last name right, NATO's top commander in Europe, reportedly said last week that Russia was still enjoying the advantage of mass. As I bring that out again, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures from the BibleGateway.com, and it reads, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right, with the Russia-Ukraine situation continue to intensify. It says, "Be ye not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Go to the next verse, Matthew 24:7, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures. "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article from RT.com as of June the 29th, 2023, as it reads again. Ukrainian general kills, Ukrainian generals killed in Russian strike, according to the MOD, and as it reads, I meant to say, Slovakia, my apology. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akims after the four corners of the world, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.